Peace, peace, peace. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Real Talk. Getting into the English book, English Speaking Skills, Verb Conjugation, week 37, page 86. Number 121. This one is a little tricky, so please listen carefully. What is happening to the house? It's getting demolished. Now, based on the conjugation and based on the tense, this could be a very strange one to use. You can't use the same question or the same set like I can do with a simpler verb. Okay, so just to give you a natural sentence, please check the answers first, okay, on the next page. But in any case, we're just jump into it right now. Have to. It has to get demolished. It has to get demolished. So I mean, a house has to get demolished. The house has to get demolished. The next one I did plural. Okay, so when something get too old is, okay, they get demolished when they get too old. They get demolished when they get too old. So we're talking about houses. And you'll know why I did that when you look at the question and answer side. Next one, last month. Some houses got demolished last month. Some houses got demolished last month. Now, some houses are getting demolished now. Some houses are getting demolished now. In the near future, some houses are going to get demolished in the near future. Some houses are going to get demolished in the near future. So get demolished. Let's look at the questions and answers. Number one, the house has to. It has to get demolished. Okay, so I don't want to say what has to happen to the house. It's strange. Number two, what happens when houses get too old? They get demolished when they get too old. That sounds more natural to me. Number three, last month, just a sentence. Some houses got demolished last month. You can say what happened last month, of course. Number four, now. Some houses are getting demolished now. And five, in the near future. Some houses are going to get demolished in the near future. So I avoided making a lot of strange questions for this one. 122, also a little tricky because we're using passive again. These buildings, okay, some buildings. That's the subject, some buildings. Some buildings are what? They are getting built. Okay, so I'm going to not use the pronoun this time, and I'm just going to say buildings or some buildings. Okay? Be about to. Some buildings are about to get built. Some buildings are about to get built. Every day. Buildings get built every day. Buildings get built every day. Earlier. Some buildings got built earlier. Some buildings got built earlier. This year. Some buildings are getting built this year. Some buildings are getting built this year. Soon. Some buildings are going to get built soon. Some buildings are going to get built soon. Get built, questions and answers, the subject being some buildings. Number one, what is about to happen? Some buildings are about to get built. Every day. Buildings get built every day. It sounds like a fact. Buildings get built every day. Right? Three, what happened earlier? Some buildings got built earlier. Some buildings got built earlier. Number four, what is happening this year? Some buildings are getting built this year. And number five, what is going to happen soon? Some buildings are going to get built soon. I just decided to show you, you can say something like what is about to happen, okay? Or you can just use the sentence as is. What happens every day? Of course, you can say that. So again, this is not a concise English book. I'm just giving you some casual thoughts on using English. Just try to use the sentences. It should not be hard to make sentences. That's the goal. Make coherent sentences. 123, the city lights. City lights in New York City late at night, they glow. City lights glow at night. Let's do it. Never cease to. They never cease to glow. They never cease to glow. Every night. Every night the city lights glow. Every night the city lights glow. All night. The city lights glowed all night. The city lights glowed all night. Ing. They're glowing. They're glowing. Tonight. The city lights are gonna glow tonight. The city lights are gonna glow tonight. Yeah, so I switched it back and forth. Sometimes pronouns, sometimes not. Present tense. Every night can be at the beginning or the end of the sentence. Okay, so we're getting a little bit more loose with the variations of sentences. Okay, it doesn't always have to be the same. 123, glow. Not really questions and answers, just examples. Number 1, the city lights never cease to what? They never cease to glow. Every night. Every night the city lights glow. All night. The city lights glowed all night. What are the city lights doing? That's okay. So I kept it. They're glowing. What's going to happen tonight? The city lights are going to glow tonight. So you can say happen. You can ask the actual question. So for example, number 2, you can say, what do the city lights do every night? You can say that. Or what did the city lights do all night? You can say that. I mean, you can. So I just, thought it was strange, so I took it out. But I kept some of them in just to show you can do them both. Okay? Just make the sentences. Quiz time. You guys know the deal. Let's do it. The house has to. It has to get demolished. What's going to happen tonight? The city lights are going to glow tonight. The city lights never cease to. They never cease to glow. What happened earlier? Some buildings got built earlier. What is going to happen soon? Some buildings are going to get built soon. Last month. What happened last month? Some houses got demolished last month. What is about to happen? Some buildings are about to get built. Every night. Every night the city lights glow. In the near future. Or what's going to happen in the near future? Some houses are going to get demolished in the near future. And we're done. Alright guys, so that was a tricky one, but remember, get is passive, so asking questions in the passive is kind of strange. The only real question I can think of is what's going to happen, happen to the thing. And just make the sentences, and get used to using get. Alright y'all, peace.